Hello, my beautiful Libras, and welcome to your 2023 reading. I am using the Archangel Tarot deck for the crowning energies for each month. This is a year-long reading, and then I'm going to be pulling 3 cards on each of the crowning energy cards to give you a little bit of more insight on what may be happening each month for you. So please, guys, take what resonates, what doesn't. Let it go, let it flow, okay? If you're new to my channel and the reading resonates with you, please give it the thumbs up. Leave me a comment. Subscribe to my channel. I would love for you to become part of the Love, Light, and Blessing community. And click on the bell for all notifications, okay, guys? All right, without further ado, let's get into your reading. I apologize for not getting these out on the channel yesterday. I just had a lot going on and I wasn't able to get them up yesterday. So my apologies for that. Alrighty. Clear messages from my beautiful Libras for January through June 2023, Spirit. We have 7 of Ariel for January. We have 3 of Gabriel for February. We have Change Your Life for March. And we have 5 of Raphael for April. May and June, Spirit, please. May and June. May and June. June, please. Too many cards. For June, please, Spirit. Thank you. Nice. In May, we have the 5 of Gabriel, and in June, we have the Sun. So definitely making progress here. Now for June, July through December, Spirit, 2023. We have the 9 of Gabriel. We have the 2 of Raphael. Nice. We have Divine Guidance. The Star. Nice. November and December, please, Spirit. November and December. November and December. December, please. Thank you. Nice. Okay. All right. Let me get these cards lined up, guys, and we'll jump right into it. Okay. All righty. I have to get myself comfortable to do this for you guys. All righty. Okay. So in January, you may feel like the symphony has ended, right? Something that was once really good, you may feel like the energy is shifting, okay? That's just what I'm picking up before even looking at the cards, because there's a pause in something. The music just paused. So there's a pause in something, okay? For January, we have the 7 of Ariel. You have invested wisely, have patience, and wait for the harvest. Review your progress and make plans for your next endeavor. So that's where I feel the pause is, right? Sometimes when we start something new, whether it's a relationship, whether it's a business, whether it's a new job, right? There's all this excitement in the beginning. And then if what we're looking for the end outcome to be doesn't come fast enough, you may feel like you're in that void a little bit, okay? Have patience, because I feel like you're investing wisely, whether it's in a relationship or in a business adventure or a new job, okay? It was the right decision to make. And now Spirit's asking you, things feel like there's been a pause, then, you know, have patience with it, right? Patience is like a really like challenging thing. In February, we have the 3 of Gabriel. So your ships are starting to come in. Some of you may be moving, you may be traveling, you could be going on a cruise, you could be, traveling to a country you've always wanted to visit. Prosperity arising from wise planning. Time to take the next step, optimistic plans that turn out as expected. So see, there's that pause. Right now, you had the patience all through January, and now you're starting to see the flow pick back up again. And you're starting to see some returns on your investment, okay, no matter what it is. Now, in March, you're making a decision. Okay, you're getting an epiphany, a aha moment. Maybe you pulled yourself back and you looked at things from a different perspective. See, there you go. Right now the music started again. So you're making a choice to change something. It could be a pattern. It could be a way of thinking, right? I talk about all the time, change the way you look at things and the things you look at begin to change. So in March, Spirit, you got the change your life, a sudden revelation that offers freedom. Break free from procrastination. Embrace the opportunities that change things. Okay, so that's about something coming across your path. Again, whether you have that aha moment, that epiphany moment, or you have an opportunity that comes across your path to try something different. It may make you feel a little uncomfortable in the beginning, but have faith, okay, and have patience. I always say that, and I'm not talking about something that you get in your gut that you're like, oh no, I don't want to do that. It doesn't feel good. I'm not talking like that type. That's your like intuition, your gut feeling, right? I'm talking about something that, you may be offered an opportunity that can help your investment move further along the path that you want to get that end outcome, but it may not come in the form that you think. So you may have a little bit of uncomfortableness around it. And for me, that's like fear-based thoughts. And that's your chance to take that leap of faith, to fight, go through, push through the fear. Because sometimes, when we put things out to the universe, they're going to put challenging things in our path to see, are we going to stay diligent? Are we going to go through this uncomfortableness to get to the outcome that we're wanting? Okay. You could be having a lot of stop and start, right? Because the music keeps stopping and starting, and there's no reason for it because it's alive. Okay. So by April, you're the 5 of Raphael. Look at things that are being mirrored back at you. Okay, because I feel like you're in a really beautiful place. You may be, facing something that you may feel, again, that uncomfortableness. But Spirit is saying, look how beautiful you are. Okay, so if there's any self-doubts on what this opportunity is to change your life, if you're looking at it from a point of view where you're not good enough, you're not pretty enough, you don't have all the knowledge that you feel you should have, Spirit is saying you have everything you need right within you. God creates us in a way that we have everything we need inside us to realize just how beautiful we are. That's like looking, don't judge a book by its cover. You may have some self-doubt talk behaviors that were said to you when you were a young child. And those are things to look at. Some of you are having things mirrored back at you, and they're being mirrored back at you so that you can look at them, grow and evolve from them, and move further down your path. Okay. 5 of Raphael, everything happens for a reason. Release regret and embrace the opportunities for happiness. Search for the silver lining. Absolutely. Look for the positive in every negative situation. It could be something just as simple as changing a phrase, right? I was talking with a friend last week, and I've always lived my life, right, pulling a positive out of a negative. But I had something happen to me in my life, and I didn't realize that the phrase I would always say was, "Oh, I feel like I take 2 steps forward and then 3 steps back." Well, that's what I was putting out to the universe. That, okay, I'm going forward, here we go, and now I'm going to get pushed back 3 steps. So because I had that epiphany, that aha moment with talking with my friend, I was like, oh, that's a negative statement. So now I no longer do that. Now when something happens suddenly in my life that I'm not expecting, I'm like, okay, this gives me the opportunity to do something better, to improve on something, maybe learn something more. It's looking at it from a different perspective, okay? And then in May, we have the 5 of Gabrielle. This is really like contemplating. You may be in a place of like nostalgia a little bit, because I see this person, sitting I was going to say on a bed, but they're not. They're like sitting on some type of seat, right? And they have a puzzle in front of them. Okay. So all the pieces to the puzzle are all in place. So everything that you've been working on, you've completed the puzzle now. Everything is in place, and it's like, you're still feeling a little bit maybe left. I don't want to say left out in the cold, because it's not that type of energy. It's an energy of waiting. It's an energy of like, hey, spirit, did you forget about me? Why is this happening? I put all the pieces together. I've learned the lesson. I've done the strategy work. What's left? I'm just sitting here. Well, first of all, we're always growing and evolving. That doesn't ever stop. Okay. When you start to do the inner work, right? The dark night of the soul, looking in the shadows. When you do that, okay, and you do it on a regular basis, the nice thing about it is you recognize things quicker, faster, right? Just like I had that aha moment in that conversation with a friend of mine, right? It's because I have been doing the work for so many years that now I realize when something triggers me, okay, I need to step back, need to take some time, look at this, journal about it, right? It's like that type of energy. Whoops. So let's see. 5 of Gabrielle. A challenge you can resolve. Withdraw from the drama of others. Have patience with yourself and those around you. Okay, so that is that something being triggered back at you. And then by June, you have the sun. You're in a really nice place. You're feeling really good. You feel like things are moving forward. Good things are happening. You're maybe finally planning ahead more, because you're in that flow. Okay, because you're in that flow. Beautiful. Life is wonderful. Thrive through the power of positive thinking and inspiring success. So that's beautiful. And then we come into July, right? Now, July, you're really sowing the seeds for the outcome you're wanting in your life. For some of you, what you started in January, you're really now starting to see it bud. You're starting to see it peek through the earth. You're starting to see it take shape. Okay, this is things you've invested your time in, whether it's in yourself, right? And now you're starting to see changes in your life that reflected the work that you've done, or it's because you've stayed diligent and you've gone through these challenging times and you've learned to have patience, and now you're seeing. Okay? So, 9 of Gabriel. Stay determined and move forward. Be prepared for any possibility. And for some of you, you may be getting passionate about a cause that you deeply believe in. Okay, something that may have to do with the environment, could have to do with clean air, could have to do with the ocean, right? I'm all about for ocean. It's a foundation. I'm so sure you guys have seen the advertisements, but I'm a big advocate for that. I donate to that whenever I can because I am about preserving the earth. I am about not polluting the oceans, the life that lives under the water, right? And that's like where you're at. You're starting to think about those things on a deeper level than what maybe you used to think about them. So now we're moving into August, okay? Some of you that are single will be meeting your soulmate in August. For those of you that maybe you had a new relationship and then like it kind of went on pause and then it moved forward and then you've learned some things, right? And you had other opportunities to make it grow and evolve. Okay, by August, if you're single, you're meeting your soulmate. If you've partnered up with someone, you're realizing the value of this connection. They're realizing the value of this connection. So the 2 of Raphael, 2 hearts dedicated to creating something wonderful. Kindred spirits, don't give up on those you love. So really listen to your heart in August. And again, guys, Spirit loves to give us messages in many different ways. Put those symbols out there. Put those spirit animals out there. And ask, is this for my highest good or better? Show me blank. If it isn't for my highest good or better, because there's something that is coming along my path that does serve my highest good, show me blank. Remember to write down the symbols and what they represent for you, so that when Spirit presents them to you, you can go back and look and say, got it, Spirit, and trust, okay, that you received the guidance that you needed. In September, we have divine guidance. Okay, beautiful. There may be a little challenge for you. Okay, following your intuition, really listening to your intuition, because you're like, you may be in a place where you're like, you may be getting guidance from a mentor. Okay, you may be seeking out a spiritual teacher. You could be becoming one yourself. Because one of the things that I did find when I started doing the inner work is that the more I connected with Spirit, the more I wanted to study other cultures, other people's way of looking at life, learning other people's traditions. It's like you crave more information, right? And that's what I feel like is happening for you in September. The search for the meaning of life, in life. Consider an alternative approach. Surround yourself with wise teachers and friends. Listen, when you start to do this inner work, I'm just going to give you a forewarning now. Spirit removes those people that are no longer serving our highest good. They've served their purpose in our life. Let them go. Let them flow. Wish them love, light, and blessings. And you may find people that you talk to every day now. All of a sudden, it goes to once every 2 or 3 days, and then maybe once a week, and then maybe once a month, and then it just dies out, okay? But the nice thing about it is Spirit brings in new energy that's on your vibrational field that will bring you to the next step in your journey, right? And even those people may be there temporarily. It's like that saying goes, some people come into our life for a minute, an hour, a day, a week, a lifetime, right? So again, when that happens, allow that shift to take place. In October, look at you. You've learned the lessons. Okay, this is spiritual growth. This is wish upon a star. Okay, from your heart center, because spirit will deliver as long as you're taking the steps towards what it is you're wanting to create for yourself. A dream come true. Believe in yourself. The end of a difficult situation. Beautiful. And then in November, we have the King of Gabriel. Okay, the King of Gabriel is someone who, is, for me, it's like the King of Pentacles, right? The King of Pentacles is very grounded. They're financially stable. Their investments have paid out. They have so much money they're able to give to those foundations, those charities that really are near and dear to their heart, right? And it allows that end picture that you have for yourself to expand, right? So keep your eye on the big picture. Leave the details to others. Experience that leads to success. Genuine concern for others. That's that, giving to others, to foundations, to environmental causes, whatever it is for you, however it resonates for you. Okay, and then in December, look at this. We have the Ace of Raphael. A beautiful shift in energies. This could be a new, this relationship really going to the next level. You could be offered something that you're very passionate about and you want to invest your time into it. A positive new emotional experience. Fulfilling romantic relationships, deep and lasting spiritual insights. So those are your energies for 2023. And now we're going to take some 3 cards on each one of these energies. So it's going to be a year of learning, a year of growth, and there is going to be a lot of positive shifts for you. It's just allowing yourself to go through the experiences, okay? So starting with January, the 7 of Ariel Spirit. Look at that, 3 cards right out the bat. We have the Lovers, we have the Queen of Pentacles, there's that divine counterpart, and we have the Emperor. So you could be meeting somebody very spiritual. You could have already met them, and you're just planting the seeds for something new, okay? The other thing is, for those of you who are in relationship, you're taking it to the next level, and have patience with the shifts and changes. Maybe this person lives overseas, so you have to align things, and it may take some time, right? But have patience with that process, because you do have the Lovers here, you have the Queen of Pentacles, and then you have the Emperor. So you're very stable, you're very financially secure, right? You really know how to ground yourself in the earth school plane and in the spirit realm, right? You've learned how to balance those two. And now you have someone, okay, could be a teacher, could be a mentor, okay, coming in to help you get to the next level. Maybe they're helping you with learning how to manifest your dreams, how to journal, how to meditate, how to pray, right? Giving your support team permission to work on your behalf. It's deepening a connection, whether it's a spiritual heart center connection in a romantic relationship, or really realizing that what's happening for you, you did manifest. Maybe you did it without even realizing it. So in February, what is the 3 of Gabriel here for? What is the 3 of Gabriel? Woo. Boy, Spirit's really wanting you to like, woohoo. Very nice. Okay, this is that, taking that deep dive, going into that heart center and healing that inner child, those old belief systems, those old patterns, so that you can have your happiness. You can have that stable feeling in your life. Something that is really rooted into the Pachamama, right? So can withstand the storms, can withstand the challenging times, and it's withstanding it together, okay? Or even just on your own, okay? And that's why that, the music stopped for a minute, because if you've recently met someone or you haven't met them yet and you meet them in January, okay, you may have some inner conflict around that. So that's the perfect time to just step back a little bit, take a breath, do some inner work around it so that you can, move forward in a more positive way. Okay, that's the energy I'm feeling here. For some of you, you could have thought you were going to be with a life partner, and then in February, you realize that you have to walk away. Okay, and that does cause pain for two people, especially if you thought you had something solid, right? But I get a different energy around this. This is like something that is there to challenge you, okay, and inspire you so that you can move forward. And what does this change your life in March? What is changing in their life in March? Woo, are you going to be celebrating in March? Okay, Spirit said no. Alrighty, that wasn't... They gave me 2 cards instead of 1. Thank you, Spirit. Look at that. Beautiful, 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 beautiful. Now we have the High Priestess. This is really following your intuition because you've learned how to connect, right? And now you're like, okay, I'm trusting. I'm trusting. This is also the birth of something new. Some of you may be hearing the birth of a child coming. Okay, you may be finding out you're pregnant. Maybe that was been the challenge for you, right? That you've been trying to get pregnant. And once you just give it up to God and be like, you know what, I'm putting it in your hands. If I'm meant to be a parent, I will become one in whatever shape and form that may be. And you're really going to be in that place of celebrating, of happiness, of this beautiful good news, because you've planted the seeds. And now you're realizing that your dream is coming true. Okay, for some of you, if this is around pregnancy and you've been doing, I don't know the proper words for it, but when you're having a difficult time conceiving and you go for these series of, I don't know, is it called IVF or something like that? And instead of being pregnant with one child, you're pregnant with multiple children. Okay, that's also an energy. Man, isn't that going to change your life, right? So for those of you who've been trying to get pregnant, you may find out that you are pregnant come March, okay? Or whatever the investment you have done, the challenging of combining homes, right? Especially if this person lives overseas, right? By March, you're going to be celebrating because it's actually happening. So even though the crowning energies may be uncomfortable, okay, the outcomes each month are absolutely beautiful. So just keep that end picture in sight, what it is that you're going for. And what is this Five of Raphael in April? What is this Five of Raphael in April for my Libras? We have the Strength card. We have the Five of Pentacles. And we have the Two of Wands. Okay, so you're having to make a decision. There's multiple things I'm getting here, okay? You're going to be offered. We have the Lion twice here. We have it in the Strength card, and then we have it in the Two of Wands, okay? So there is a choice that you're going to have to make, that you are going to be asking Spirit for guidance. You may even feel like you're all alone in making this choice. And Spirit is saying you're not alone, okay? Because you have a strong faith. You have, you trust in Spirit. So just know that this decision, it's not as bad or as difficult as you may think it is. Okay, you may have to just really look for that silver lining, right? Really look for that silver lining. But it's there to show you that you are a courageous person and you do have what it takes to overcome any challenge, okay? So again, there may be some pauses and then going. Hear the music? It's pausing again. So you may again be in that little bit of a void, okay? And I do feel like this is like a how you're looking at things, okay? So in April, change the way you look at things, and the things you look at begin to change, okay? And May, the Five of Gabriel, what is the Five of Gabriel's here for? What is the Five of Gabriel here for? Ah, beautiful. So really, what happens in April, just really pull yourself back and look at it from a different point of view. Okay, you could be dealing with a water sign, okay, a Pisces, Scorpio, Cancer. Okay, it could be you're dealing with a situation involving a pregnancy. Okay, the other thing I'm getting here, you may be having to have a conversation with someone younger, okay, or this King of Cups may be older than you, okay, and there's some type of cycle that is ending. So if you're involved in like a third party situation, okay, or somebody who maybe in the beginning was dating multiple people, this is ending, and they're coming to confess their love for you, that they do feel like you are their soulmate, you are their counterpart, you are the person excuse me, that they want to be with. And then you have the Sun in June, so that's no surprise that you'd be in a much joyful, happier place. What is the Sun here for? Okay, we got a bonus card, and I am going to take it, okay? All right, Release the past. It's very important that you let go of something from your past. You have the Queen of Wands, you have the Five of Cups, and you have the Ten of Pentacles. Okay? That may be what you've been working through all this time, is releasing patterns from your past, letting go of past hurts, any regrets from the past. Wish I could have, would have, right? We all have those, right? I've had them myself. I am not privy to any of this, guys, okay? So, and have more joy, be more playful. I sometimes I look at this card and it's actually two foxes in this circle down here, but sometimes to me it looks like a clown's face. And that's why I'm getting like, have more fun, play. Music may be a very important part in your life in June. Okay, enjoy the symphony of life. Okay, that's what I just got. Enjoy the symphony of life, because this is a beautiful, beautiful soulmate connection. And I really feel like that's being realized by the time June comes around. You're making plans, right? Your life will be full of beautiful, abundant changes. And then the Nine of Pentacles. You're one step away from the Ten of Pentacles. And again, music is playing a big part of this. So play positive, upbeat music, okay? Happy music. I also feel like you're co-creating something, not just with the universe, but with a counterpart as well, a partner, okay? And July, what is this? Nine of Gabriel, sorry. What is this? Nine of Gabriel. You're getting communication, beautiful. The Star, okay, things are moving along. Okay, things are moving along. Rising up above the conflict with the Five of Swords. Okay, realizing that the difficult time is now over. And it is, you know, because again, the Star card, you got it twice. You have really risen above a difficult time in your life. So 2023 is going to be all about expansion and growth. Okay, and really meeting that soulmate, okay? And the Two of Raphael. No, look at that. 3 cards right out of the gate. Beautiful. Beautiful. There's a lot of, look, you get the Star card again here. There's a lot of being up in your head. This person may propose to you in August, and you're going to be all up in your head about it because of something from the past that you really, really need to release. Because this person may be, you know, really confessing their love for you and telling you that they want to take this relationship to the next level. And you're in fear of it. You're waiting for that 2 steps forward, that 3 step back, right? The other shoe to drop, okay? And Spirit is saying, with the 8 of Wands here, you've asked for this. You wished. You pulled that white puffy flower. You could have done it this past summer, right? Where you just really sat for a moment and you just really thought about the wish you wanted to make before you took that deep breath and blew all the white things up, blew your wish up into the universe, right? So, and then you are asking for guidance. You are listening to your intuition. You're really tapping in in September. So what is this divine guidance? What is this divine guidance in September, Spirit? What do you want them to know, my beautiful Libras? Look at this. Beautiful. Again, another card that represents praying for me. You are realizing, I love it, guys. I love it, love it, love it. You are ready to take this leap of faith. You know, the Three of Pentacles, really, really, really trusting in the unseen. Okay, you've met your counterpart. They may be different from you. With the Six of Cups here, this could even be a past life connection or someone from your past. You may have two completely different family cultures here, or spiritual beliefs, or a mixed family, because in this card, it kind of reminds me of the Alice in Wonderland. See all the different animals around the table, okay? But this is your wish come true. Spirit heard you. You've been putting it out there. Three of Wands, right? You've been putting it out there. You've been asking for the guidance. You've been, and I feel like part of what you've learned is that even though people come from different cultures, right? The underlying belief is still the same, right? The underlying belief, it's just their culture's way of believing, right? But the end result, it's like I don't know if you've ever seen it. I've seen it a few times where these three people are on this path, right? One is Jesus. One, I think, is a rabbi. And one is like a monk. But they're all on the same path to get to the same place. It's just their belief system, right? And their culture is a little bit different. But the underlying, right, purpose, the underlying means is to get to the same end result, right? To be in a really good place because they had faith, because they believed, because they stayed diligent, right? And that's what's happening here. And October, the star, why is the star card here? Why is the star card here? I'm telling you guys, can't make this up. Can't make this up. There may be some family conflict around this, okay? And that may be some of the patterns you have to look at, right? I know I was raised in a very, very prejudiced home. And, you know, I lived my life trying not to judge somebody because of their color, because of their religious belief, because of, you know, whatever the case may be. But my family's belief was a very prejudiced one, okay? And there may be some conflict with that. And there may have to be some work that needs to be done around that, okay? People may be jealous of you because, you know what? You're going after your dreams. You're going after your happiness. You're like, you know what? I don't care if you agree or disagree. You want, you know, I'll remove that negative energy from my life because that's not what I want for me. I want my happiness. And I don't care if this person, you know, doesn't follow the same belief system as us. I don't care if this person comes from a different ethnic background. I don't care if their color skin is different than mine, right? It's going after your happiness. What's going to make you happy? And not worry about what people on the outside feel your happiness should be, right? So let's see in November. How is November with the King of Gabriel here? What is the message for November 2023? What is the message? One more card, please. Thank you, Spirit. Justice. See, they'll understand. The Wheel of Fortune. This is destined, you know, guys. And this is a very protective connection. Okay? It is definitely protected. Those who disagree will come around. Okay? Those conflicts. Because you stood up for yourself. Okay? You protected this relationship. Okay, and you know this was destined on your path. And why would you give up your own happiness because of what other people's belief systems are, right? That's what I'm feeling really strongly here. And by December 2023, there's a huge healing around that and a new passionate beginning is happening because of it, because you faced your fears, because you did the inner work. You release those patterns, those things that were holding you back, the conflicts that may have come across your path, because you did it together. Okay, you did it together. And that's beautiful. Why is the Ace of Raphael here? I'm telling you, you can't make this up. You can't make this up. You have double confirmation. The Ace of Raphael is like the Ace of Cups. And one of the first card that came out was the Ace of Cups. Does it surprise me? Not in one bit. Look at that. You have the Ace of Cups and you have the Ace of Swords. You're realizing that this was a gift from Spirit for you, okay? You may be getting married, okay, in December of 2023. Definitely making plans to build a future together, okay? This is my making plans to build a future together, because see how he has a scroll in his hand and he's looking down at the plans. And she's, you know, looking up, dreaming about the house that they want to create, the home that they want to build, right? How much land, okay? And, you know, you could be totally moving from where you are now and going somewhere else. So there's a lot of growth, a lot of expansion, divine timing, all happening for you guys in 2023. So guys, I am so, so happy for you. If this reading resonates for you, please give it the thumbs up. Leave me a comment down below. Subscribe to my channel. Click on the bell for all notifications. I would love for you to become part of Love, Light, and Blessings community. And as always, guys, from my heart to yours, I wish you nothing but love, light, and blessings in 2023. It's going to be huge. All right, guys, take care. Bye-bye.